Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. The home I want to tour with you today is a home that I've actually had for a little while. This is actually the second time I've built it. The first time I built it, it was on a regular plot. And as you can see, this is definitely on a driveway plot. But I did build this home, this particular layout, and I had kind of had a makeshift garage way back before we even had garages. But since we had those, plots given to us, I definitely wanted to try the build out, on one of these driveway plots. And here I'm just going to span the property. You can see the backyard really doesn't, I didn't really have very much room. I did manage to put a grill out there, but I did build this home on a small plot, so the house pretty much, took up most of the plot itself. There is a little front yard area here. The Sims that live here they have a toddler and a little baby. Both of them are girls, and the daddy works for the police station. So there you see the cop car in the front. But as we get down here, you'll see I've just put some plants and things with this little white picket fence, and there is a little bit of yard area here with the swing set and the trike bike for the toddler. And this walkway, I wanted to do something a little different than I normally do, and so I had used those red bricks for the walkway. And the house is white brick. I think it's what it's called, but it actually does have a little bit of green in it, so it pulls the green with the grass and everything. So this doorway here leads into the garage. It's a very simple garage. I've got one of those older sports car. There's a freezer, trash bin, and a tool table. And you'll see as we get into this house, it is kind of set back in time, and that's why I've called it a simpler time, because this would have been in the late 50s, early 60s, before all the social media, before the internet, before computers, all that kind of stuff. And so you'll see that reflected inside. But as you come in through the doors, you see the stairwell there, of course, and then there's some bookshelves. Of course, the grandfather clock's stuck there. There's a table with some pictures, flowers and things there as you come in the right, and of course the coat rack. And then there's a little bench. I've used the French chandeliers, a lot of French items, from the items to the flooring, the wallpaper, the doorways, a lot of French items. So as you come through this door, you come into the dining room, and it just has the chairs there currently are for 6, but there's 2 more chairs so they could fit, hold up to 8 people. Nice sized dining room, buffet table with the wine rack and lamp. And then of course I did stick a little high chair there because, like I said, they do have a baby. And if you come through this doorway, this is the kitchen, and there is a buffet there, or hutch, I should say, not buffet, but the hutch that has all the dishes and things. And there's just some apron hanging on the wall. I've used the farmhouse kitchen items with the older refrigerator. And there's the mother, and I've got her kind of dressed like in that 50s style dress. And then there's one of those little play kitchens, because the toddler likes to pretend to cook with her mother. And if you come through here, you come into the laundry room that has the water heater, washer, dryer, shelf for laundry. And then there's also a door that leads out to the backyard. And then if you come, let me drop the walls. If you come through this door, you come to the downstairs bathroom, which is just a half bath. It's just the toilet and a sink and cabinet there with some things guests may need, when they come to visit. And there's that view. And so if we come back around through here, this is like a little serving, like a butler's pantry, I guess I imagined it. So they have guests over. There's the wine rack there with the martini shaker and things. There's a, dresser there that can hold, items for serving guests. Just a, little bit of art, art piece there. And then the flower, and then the drink cart. And then you can see it from this angle. And if you come on through here, you come into the living room. And I did replace the original fireplace I had in there with the newer ones we got. I really like those, so I wanted to try that out. There's the daddy and the toddler. They're watching TV. Of course, it's the older TV because it's, supposed to be kind of set, back in time. So then you've got a full wall of bookshelves, and there's the door here, comes from the foyer. So you actually have 2 points of entry into the living room. And I did put those shaded wall lamps on either side of the TV. And then there's a sliding glass door that leads out to the barbecue. And so that is that. I think that's everything on the bottom floor. So we will come up to the upstairs landing, and there's some pictures above the stairwell. There's a mirror, some plants on either side, a chest with some flowers and candles. And of course, this is, like I said, a simpler time, so there's no computers, no internet, but they do have a writing desk. This is back when people still wrote letters. And so they have a good view to the front yard area. Like I say, who's walking up to the front door, and there is a plant and a lamp. And if you come through here, this area just has even more bookshelves, and of course they would be utilized too, with that writing desk right there if they needed to grab any books for reference for anything. That would have been what they would use. And so if you come straight through this door, you come into the bathroom. That's a view of the tub there. Let me spin around here, and that is the rest of the bathroom. Again, I've used those garage cabinets. It's just the bathroom cabinets, and then the farmhouse sink and tub and everything. And if you come back through here, this door here will lead you into this bedroom, and they have it set up as a spare bedroom. And it has that beautiful pink bed with a nightstand and some flowers. And then over here is where the mother she comes and does her makeup and stuff right now. She's just got it set up in here. And then the double doors here is closet space, and that is where she keeps extra clothes and off-season clothes. So that is that bedroom. And then across this way, you would come into the girls' room. And like I said, they have a toddler and an infant. So this would be the toddler side of the room with her bed and all of her toys and things. And they do share a room, so they're still young enough. They don't need that much space. And on this side is the nursery side. So this is where the infant sleeps, and she's sleeping now. That's why the daddy has the toddler downstairs. And they also have, closet. And this is also, I was going to say, my favorite nursery set, especially for a little girl. Green is my favorite color. I know I've said that several times in making videos, but I just love that light mint green, and that it's not really a pink. It's more of like a salmon color pink, I guess you would call it. But I just really love those colors, and it especially goes with this French the carpet and the wallpaper and stuff we got with that French Chateau live event. So we come back through here, across the landing, and we come into the master bedroom, and I'm using that beautiful blue French bed with end tables on both sides and the lamps. And then they have a nice view to the street view, the front yard. There's a sitting area over here with those chairs that match the bed. There's an armoire there where they could hang, some stuff. And then a dresser with the colognes, and perfumes, and powders, things, and a plant. And then these double doors here would go into like a walk-in closet. And it's just very nice. And the door here goes into the bathroom, and I've got it split off with the double vanity. Right here with her makeup mirror there. And then on this other wall, opposite of the vanity is just some towels and robes there. And then if you come on through this door, you come into the area where the shower and the tub are. And there's this little dresser there with, all those luxurious bath items and a fresh towel. And there's a lamp there with a clothes hamper. And I did do a walk-in shower. And it's just a 3-by-1 room with the shower stuck in there, and then the doors and the windows. I don't believe I did any kind of glitch in there. I think that it just actually let me do that. And so that's the walk-in shower, and then there's the tub there. And then the bathroom is split off even more. If you go through this door, then you come to the toilet area. And then there's just more storage cabinets and things there. So that is all the rooms. Let me go to furniture mode and kind of let you see. Like I said, I took up the majority of the plot with the house. And again, you could, build this house on a bigger plot and do so much, as far as front yard and backyard. And then this is the grid, so you can kind of see the size of the rooms. And I feel like all the bedrooms are really nice size rooms. And I really like how it's a simple. It's very very easy to make. Nothing too hard about it. But sometimes my favorite homes are those homes that are they just come together so easily. Because this one was, sometimes I do kind of plan out my builds. I'll kind of draw it out and kind of see what I want. But this was one of those homes when I started building, I just kind of started, and it just kind of created itself. And I really love it when you do that kind of build and it comes together, and it's a nice surprise. And so this is the grid mode for the rooms downstairs, so you get an idea. And that is it. That will complete this tour. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, because I'm definitely working on more Sims FreePlay videos, and I'll have them coming up soon. Thanks, guys.